Welcome to the Mike A. U podcast. This is your boy, Big Frenchie, aka the Mike A16 on Twitter, / the Mike A16 on Instagram, the Mike A16 on Snapchat, the Mike A16 on Facebook, the Mike A16 on Spill. Shout out to the Aura, and more importantly, the Mike A16 on Blue Sky, baby.
I still don't know what Spill is. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Hold on. Keep going.
Can you put my... I'm with my main man.
S-P-I-E-L. Is it Spill?
S-P-I-L.
Spill? S-A-H-P-I-L-L?
S-P-I-L. I will show you, but I'm recording with my phone.
You know you got the burner phone.
That's the one we're recording on.
The original phone.
You know
how I don't look up stuff on that one.
Yeah, you and Mo Hornby send me text messages with links.
Just click
the only links
link,
I have on there is sneaky, baby.
Just click the link, bro.
Nah, the sneaky will be on the burner phone.
Just click the link, bro.
No, y'all might set me up for failure.
Why would we do that?
Cause y'all jealous cause my New England Patriots had a Thursday night game and they stuck up the joint.
Spill.
You ain't gonna introduce yourself?
This is interesting. You know, opening this, I done seen people that like was on Twitter originally already. I done seen like 2 or 3 people, because you know they got that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. IMUIN
Can you come on mic up so I can stop
on.
yelling?
You always yelling regardless. That's why the mic's down.
I can't hear myself.
You can.
I can't.
You can.
I need the mic up so I won't yell. Just cut my mic up.
You can, bro.
It sounds beautiful now.
See, I do this for y'all folks because he be hollering and then
I don't holler. Do I holler?
And then he, like, his earphones are at maximum capacity right now because he be screaming.
I don't scream, bro. We have a great show for you guys today.
I beg to differ.
A quarterback tried to give some advice to another quarterback, and it seems kind of like pushed off a little bit. Like one of the quarterbacks wasn't, taking grasp of what the other quarterback was saying.
Didn't care. Maybe. I don't know.
Then we're gonna talk about the Thursday game, the greatest game of all time, baby. It was the most watched game. Like 10 trillion people watched this game Thursday night.
10 trillion people got upset about having to watch that game. Anyway, we keep it moving.
Don't do that. I'm gonna block you mid-show. Then I want to talk about quarterback and coach little moment on national television. Well, it wasn't on national television.
What was that moment? What is that?
It wasn't on national television. It was on streaming television. And then we got a couple of voicemails. Do we got any texts?
No.
And then we'll go to our picks. So let's get the show started. CJ Stroud.
Oh my God.
There was something in that coffee.
That's that Memphis in you, bro.
CJ Stroud. Like Sunday night game. Be professional, baby. Be professional. Sunday night game. The Bears took on the Houston Texans. And after the game, Houston won. After the game, CJ Stroud was, as quarterbacks do, meet in the middle of the field and pleasantries. And some quarterbacks give other quarterbacks some advice or some encouraging words. So CJ Stroud tried to do that to Caleb Williams. And Caleb kind of looked like he was uninterested in it. What is your take? Let me go first.
Go ahead.
I seen the video.
See, there you go.
The intern sent me the video. The intern do
still got one of those things?
Yeah, he like to tweet now. When he decide to work. I'm mad at the intern anyway because Hooters shut down because he wouldn't give me my money because I kept Hooters alive, baby.
You did.
But anyway, CJ Stroud
you did
tried to give some encouraging words to Caleb Williams, and it looked like Caleb was kind of not trying to hear it for real, but just doing it for the business side of things, basically PR, but Caleb's a sore loser.
You think so?
Yeah, this is my big thing about him, but he's still
I know
young.
you ain't a fan of him anyway.
But he's still young. But I think that when he wins, everything's goody. But when he lose, he go in a funk and don't want to talk to nobody or show poor sportsmanship. And when you as good as he is, you're gonna get picked by the worst team in the league, one of the worst teams in the league, theoretically, because that's why they got the draft pick. And you're not gonna win a bunch of games. And still, we removed 1 year from him crying to his mama after I lost.
Stop. Why would you do that? Why would you do
Am
that?
I lying?
Why would you do that?
Am I
though?
lying? Yes or no?
Why would you do that?
I want Caleb to succeed, but
Do you?
I do.
I don't think
But
so.
I just think he has to understand that losing is going to come with this.
and
NFL.
with that being in Chicago.
So, but I kind of understand. Sorry. I kind of understand what he's saying or doing because, dude, we the same age, bro. How you going to give me some advice? But nowadays, at my old age, 745 years old,
Methuselah.
Abraham. God, I got many kids, baby.
Methuselah. Because you're 969 years old.
But anyway, I will listen to a bum speak. Then I go ask God what part of that conversation was for me, if any. Because God sends people in your life that would speak some stuff to you, even on the football field, like encouraging word from CJ Stroud. Even though we're the same age, or you're 1 year younger than me, or 1 year older, I didn't look at the age. But would you listen to the advice of somebody your same age?
Which question are we doing first?
Yo, Caleb Williams.
You asking me what I... Okay, here's the thing. It doesn't matter where advice comes from for me. Yeah, in the moment, I don't want to hear it. It doesn't come off as bad sportsmanship. I just lost, bro. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to lift an organization. I'm trying to lift a city. At this moment, I'm not really trying to hear that.
Yeah, lift that city.
He think he is. He might. If Rex Grossman can take him to a Super Bowl, man, he ought to be able to.
Man, Jesus barely left from that city. That violence.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care about the violence part. When I say lift, I'm talking about
that trash organization.
I'm just talking about the organization. But the last thing you want to hear when you lose is anything inspirational. Sorry. That's it.
But it's part of the nature, though.
Does it have to be, though? Is encouragement really encouragement if it's not encouraging?
It could be encouragement.
I'm just asking. I'm asking.
The encouragement
I'm not asking the could
encouragement beholder.
I'm not asking could be. If you're not encouraged by it, is it really encouragement?
Only you can.
You don't know me, bro. Why would you? We don't know each other.
We're in a brotherhood, bro.
No, I'm not.
We're in a fraternity.
No, stop that. Stop that.
We are.
Stop
it's
that.
It's 32 of us.
Stop
and there's only 15 of us starting.
Stop that.
Well, 14
we're in
and
a fraternity
half.
of...
Well, 13. It's 13 and a half of us.
I feel like y'all people overstate things.
And Lamar's not a quarterback.
So much. I feel like people overstate things so much. We're in a brotherhood. We're in a brotherhood of podcasters. No, we're not. We're just podcasters, bro.
The only brother I got in this business is you.
We just
pun intended.
Ain't no brothers. We just podcasters.
So we ain't brothers?
We boys. We people. We good.
We ain't bros.
We ain't gotta overstate
bros before hoes.
Stop overstating things. And I get what
I never
CJ was trying to do. But don't try to okay, I'm not hating on what CJ did.
You're hating.
I'm not hating on what CJ did,
We're back.
but I do dislike. No, I'm not even.
He's hating on
How
CJ.
can I say it like this?
We're
CJ
back.
was not trying to shun him just because, based on what we see, what the person we see who CJ Stroud is on the field, and what we saw last year, and what you saw at Ohio State, the Ohio State. Based on what those things are, he wasn't trying to shun him or sun him. I'm sorry, but is it really encouraging if it's not encouraging? That's the question I'm asking.
Why you don't want encouraging
You
words,
have
bro?
not answered my question.
Only the person who's
Have you answered my question?
you give me encouraging words. Only I can say if it's encouraging or not.
Precisely. And if Caleb Williams wasn't encouraged by
I
it,
know why he
then
wanted to leave. How he want to run to the locker room and cry to his mama.
if he wasn't encouraged
Oh,
by it,
mama
then-
boy.
if he wasn't encouraged by it, then was it really encouraging?
Who say he
Like
wasn't
we just
encouraged?
need to be like right now. If we want to talk about that, we can talk about that afterwards. You know, it's a good game. Let me lament the way I need to lament about this game because I didn't like it. Obviously, he didn't like the way he played. Obviously, he didn't like the way the game went. Let me get over that before you decide to throw your words out there. That's how I feel. I'm not hating on CJ Stroud because he had probably, I'm assuming, had the best of intentions, but this is where I'm going to give Tom Brady credit. This is where I'm going to give Tom Brady credit.
The GOAT.
Okay. See, this is, and y'all see why I turned this mic down?
What? I didn't even yell, bro.
My eardrum is gone.
Which one?
The one I'm pointing to is gone.
Let me kill the other one. The GOAT.
See, Tom Brady
The GOAT.
did not, when he saw what Patrick Mahomes was in 2018, he didn't do all that mess on the field.
He did.
He walked straight to the back to the locker room.
What are you talking about?
He walked straight to the locker room with Patrick Mahomes. You know, he talked to his people, said, look, have, you know, let me holler at
Tom Brady is the
holler
GOAT. He do everything
holler at
classy,
Peyton
baby.
Manning. I mean, Patrick Mahomes. And he went in there and told him whatever he wanted to tell him. All that for the cameras and stuff.
Because Tom Brady is classy, baby.
I'm not here for it either. And I understand why Caleb might have been off put by it. I'm sure CJ didn't mean nothing by it, but sometimes your encouragement is not encouraging. No one thinks of that. No one thinks about it that way.
Except for you, because you're a hater.
You call me
You
whatever
Caleb
you will.
Williams' biggest fan.
You
He's
call me
gonna
whatever
be a
you will,
bust.
but I know good and well that sometimes your encouragement is not encouraging. What if that person is more encouraged by
Hooters?
Yes. Why don't you send them $20 for a lap dance? I'm not promoting strip clubs, and I know Hooters isn't one, but whatever.
You know I like Shady Lady.
I know you do. I haven't sent you $20 for it, but I'm not going to.
Why not? I'm gonna tell your wife you promised me $20.
And I'm gonna tell you. You know what? And shout out to you, sir.
To who?
You.
Me?
Yes.
Big Frenchie.
You're a very encouraging person. And
Am I?
You know good and well.
Talking about you messing up my image, bro.
You know good and well.
Messing up my image.
You know good and well what people are encouraged by.
You messing up my image, bro.
And a kind word spoken on camera where all the cameras is on you is not after you won and I lost. Sorry, I'm not. Maybe I am. But I'm a loser at that point. I don't want to hear the words from the winner. I'm sorry. It's okay to feel salty in the moment. You have emotions, feel them.
So is it okay?
It is okay for him to feel the emotion.
Let's skip this all off. The game is over
because you've experienced that. You've experienced the loss. you've experienced what it feels like when you thought something would go your way and it didn't. And then the person that effectively stopped it from being that way comes and gives you encouragement saying, oh, it's going to be different. I don't want to hear it at that moment. And Caleb just didn't want to hear it at that moment. He might have, those words might ring clear later on, and that's okay. But in that moment, his facial expression and the saying his face, I mean, he might not have been thinking what we talking about. He might not have been, but in the moment, it didn't feel, I guarantee it didn't feel like encouragement. The first 5 seconds, especially. Like, bro.
You stopping him from getting to his mama, bro.
Bro, stop. We're not.
Anyway,
we're not.
We had a Thursday night game.
We love our mamas on this podcast, bro. Stop it.
Allegedly.
Stop it. Stop it.
Can I get
Stop it.
Can I get mine?
Stop it. We love our mamas. Mothers. There are no others.
Okay, Mr. T.
My mother. I treat her right.
And I was supposed to be the unprofessional one on this show.
I'm not a person that dresses up for Halloween, but I'll be a big bum, Mr. T.
We had a Thursday night game, people. My bum team, New England Patriots, versus my Uncle Charles' favorite team, Jets. And Uncle Charles was in town. We was at my parents' house eating some Jack Stack, looking at the game. And the Patriots lost 24-3.
That's because that hotline bling, and that can only mean one thing.
Hurt my feelings, bro.
See, that's my point. That's my point from the previous conversation.
Hurt my feelings. You wasn't even.
I said something funny, and it wasn't funny to you.
I'm trying to be professional. That's why. But anyway, the Patriots defense.
They tried, bro. They tried.
They get tired.
I think they tried so hard.
They had what, 18 minutes or 19 minutes of possession?
It was bad.
Like I've been telling y'all, especially you and Mo.
And I still forgot to press record. Bro, whatever.
Then Pep.
Yeah. What about him?
He's a horrible coordinator. I keep telling you, Mo Horton, that. I keep telling the world that.
You did. You do.
We can march down the field sometimes, and then he just we got 3 points in the bag, and he just stopped calling plays. Like, at least get 3 points.
Andy Reid used to do that. Andy Reid used to do that.
Like, come on, bro. Just continue the game plan. Jets did what they're supposed to do. Beat teams they're supposed to beat.
In their own division.
Especially in their division. So they 2-1, and New England is 1-2. Easily could be 2-1.
Does this change your trajectory for the Jets in that division? Because here's the thing. No, it doesn't. I forget. I keep forgetting the Bills in that. So
I still think they're the number 2 team.
Okay.
Because I still don't believe in Tua, and Tua's out. Now I might.
You don't have to believe in Tua.
I might have Miami going to 2 now.
Because Huntley there.
I don't care who's there. Whoever they got is better.
You hate Tua that much?
See, that's just in Spanish,
bro.
I really don't hate him as a person. But
nobody say it as a person. I'm not.
No, I got to clear it up for some people.
I understand that because there are haters out there. Bro, you don't like Tua that much? As much as I don't like Tua, Tua is a aight quarterback. I mean,
you can even put your mouth to say decent.
He aight.
See, my point exactly.
He top 5 in left-handed quarterbacks.
It's only like 5 of them there. He's the last 5.
Less than that, I think. But nah, I don't think. I think it was. I think. How can I say this without being a bad person? Miami was stupid for signing him.
All that money.
he's only 1 year removed from a litany of what's the word I'm looking for? Litany of concussions. Yeah, it's a game of football.
I pray that he's okay.
I hope look. I think he is okay, but I don't want to see that again.
Me neither.
He had a mini seizure on the field. That's the part that sticks in my mind. And so, but the stupid Miami Dolphins, I understand what they're doing, but I've told you this, they should have never paid him. Never.
Agreed.
Never.
Agreed.
You gonna pay that man $50 million? Who he think he kidnapped?
Chelsea Clinton?
Like, no. Tua might be worth it, but not for y'all organization. Y'all have experienced what happened here.
He's not.
But here's why they did it. Here's why they did it. Because what they got 4 more years of Tyreek. This year plus 3. I don't know.
At least 2 more years of Waddle.
They're not putting no rookie in there trying to throw to Tyreek. Well, they might as well now. Y'all could have saved that money and got your rookie quarterback. That's my go-to. That's my go-to. I'm like, if you can't develop quarterbacks and you say you that dude, then what are we talking about here? You should just develop a quarterback, another one. I'm not saying it's easy, it's not, but neither is trotting a veteran quarterback out there either.
Yeah,
but you got Tyreek, you got Waddle, you got. No, I was about to say Gesicki, but he kind of carved us up last week. I
forgot their tight end name.
Yeah, I did too. But you got all these weapons. You got so many offensive weapons down there. Mike McDaniel is a good offensive scheme coach. And yeah, y'all need to figure that out.
Get ready to cue the voicemails after this last take. And back to the Jets in New England.
Why did we switch to Miami anyway?
Because I said Miami probably could take them. Number 2.
Yeah.
That it was a play when they scored the touchdown. Aaron Rodgers and Robert Salah. Robert's trying to coach Salah. How you say his name? Salah was excited, and Aaron pushed him back like it's too early. I read the lips. He said, "What are you doing? Too early."
He celebrate. He was going there for
about
a kiss.
To punch him.
It looked like he was going there.
But I agree with Aaron. Act like you've been there, coach.
He hasn't.
But you still
why you telling the man to act like something he ain't? He's never been there, and that's why I didn't think it would work with Aaron. I'll be honest with you. Robert ain't experienced.
Aaron was correct. It's too early to celebrate. There's still a lot of game left, even though you're just going against a garbage team. We playing like we the Doodlesburg Steelers.
He knew it was over. He knew it was over.
All right, we got the voicemails. 816-654-6883.
Now I gotta load them. Hold on. Don't matter.
Let me ask you a question.
I mean, I'm ready whenever you are.
Oh, with the voicemails?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So Mike used the R here with my pick for week 3 games. I'm going the Jets over New England in a close one.
Well, that didn't happen.
Jets over New England in a close one. Then we're going to go Cleveland over the Giants. We'll go Indianapolis in a close one over Chicago. Houston over Minnesota in a close one. Saints over the Eagles. Eagles defense is bad right now. Pittsburgh in a close one over the Chargers. It's going to be a low-scoring defensive battle. It'll be probably 16-13 Pittsburgh. It'll be a low-scoring game. Tampa Bay over Denver. Denver's a hot mess. Offense is terrible. Tennessee over Green Bay. Tennessee's going to get their first win over Green Bay Sunday. Vegas is going to beat Carolina. Carolina is terrible. Seattle over Miami. Miami needs a quarterback. Quarterback down. Arizona over Detroit because of Kyler Murray. He had a 68.3 passer rating last week against the Rams. Phil Hill do pretty good this Sunday against Detroit. Got Dallas over Baltimore. Baltimore will go to 0-3. Offense is not looking good, not clicking. San Francisco over the Rams. Kansas City over Atlanta on Sunday night. Buffalo over Jacksonville. And I got Cincinnati beating Washington. Those are my games this week. This is the R. I'm out. Peace, fellas.
What's up, guys? This is Audience of One More Horton calling in with my take this week. Just wanted to pick the games for the week, for week 3. Finally at week 3 already. The season kind of moving a little bit since it started. First up, we got Giants and Browns. I'm going to take Browns. Pick this one, Chicago versus the Colts. I'm going to take the Colts. Minnesota versus Houston. I'm going to take Minnesota. I think Minnesota's defense is playing out of this world. I think they'll have something for that cover 3 that D'Amico Ryans is running in Houston. Saints versus Eagles. I'm going to take the Eagles close. Hopefully they can bounce back. Pittsburgh versus the Chargers. I'm going to take the Steelers. The Buccaneers versus the Broncos. I'm going to take the Bucs to win this one. Tennessee versus the Packers. I'm going to pick the Packers. Vegas Raiders versus the Panthers. I'm going Raiders here. Seattle versus Miami. I'm going with the Seahawks. Cardinals versus Detroit. I'm going to go Cardinals. I think they got some special brewing down there. I think the Cardinals are going to continue to surprise, and I think they're going to win the game. But it's going to be close, and they're going to win the game. Ravens versus Cowboys. I'm going to pick the Ravens to win this one. Rams versus 49ers. I think the 49ers bounce back and win this game. Falcons versus Chiefs. I got Chiefs, but close. Monday night, we got 2 football games Monday night. 2 on at the same time. I'm going Bills versus Jaguars. I think the Bills win this one. I think it'll be close, but I think the Bills win. And Jaguars, unfortunately, go 0-3. And WPC gets a little hot. Cincinnati versus Washington. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. That's what we call it. Commanders. Commanders.
I'm blocking you, bro.
Those haters can't stand us. Left hand up. Who are we?
You still
the
going.
Commanders.
I'm blocking you, bro.
Oh,
Blocking you.
hilarious. Hilarious.
Those haters can't stand us.
Yeah, bro.
Commanders.
I really hate you too.
Why do you hate us, bro?
I'm gonna block both of y'all.
Why
I'm
do you
blocking
hate
you back.
us?
Mo Horton, you is blocked on the podcast again. You're blocked on the group text message
You
again.
hating because you a hater.
And I just gave him a shout out about
You
how cool
might-
it was hanging out. He came to hang out with Big Frenchie when he was down in Atlanta 3 years ago.
That don't seem like 3 years ago, though.
You know,
To be real, it doesn't seem like 3 years ago.
but yeah,
We keep it moving.
I don't want to keep it moving now. I want to just quit.
Oh.
Those haters can't stand us. Left hand up.
Commanders. Well, shoot, if you quit, we might as well play the whole dang song because it's like 6 minutes of a song. No, please don't.
Don't do that.
Please don't. I don't even want to hear that.
All right, let's go to our picks.
Oh, man.
Sunday, the Giants at Cleveland Browns. What do the Giants have to do to win? Because apparently I'm picking Cleveland, even though Cleveland sucks.
The Giants suck, bro.
It's Deshaun Watson.
Malik Neighbors needs to figure out how to go off. Like I think that's the
How can you
only-
go out? You want him to throw the ball to himself?
He gonna have to. It's gonna have to be like one of them Jamal Charles things where you throw the ball up in the air, you just run to go get it. Because
Daniel Jones
I've
ain't
been
it.
telling
Danny
y'all, I've
Dimes.
been telling y'all for a long time that boy sucks.
He got that paycheck too, though. So you got Cleveland.
Stupid. How did
Is Deshaun Watson the black Daniel Jones?
no Deshaun Watson's Diddy, the diddler. That's what Deshaun Watson is. Anyway, can't nobody be in the NFL be compared to him as of right now. No. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Don't compare me to him.
So who
He
you
ain't
got?
this. We're going Cleveland.
All right, I got Cleveland as well.
I don't see much of a way that the Giants can really pull this off aside from living on a prayer.
That's a Bon Jovi song.
Of course it is.
You didn't think I
That's
knew that?
the Bon Jovi song.
One of them.
Yeah.
He got hits, baby.
You know knowing the song is one thing. If you could perform it at a karaoke, then I'll be impressed.
I'm the greatest singer of all time.
I didn't say that you couldn't sing it. Do you know it though? No, you don't. We keep it moving.
Chicago Bears at the Indianapolis Colts. I got the Indianapolis Colts with the win.
I actually got Chicago. I do think Indianapolis will win, but I figure at some point Chicago's going to win one of these. Indianapolis is a good place to do it.
This is a winnable game for Chicago.
I mean, that's the only reason I figure.
And even though the Colts is 0-2, this would be a good.
So this is
a solid team.
This is a clash of the 0-2 team.
No,
right?
Bears beat the.
Oh yeah, they did.
They won opening weekend.
So why in the world are you giving me encouragement? I just won the last game. What are we talking? You know what?
TJ don't want him to cry to his mama, baby. You a man. Don't cry to your mama. Cause you lose a football game. What's wrong with you, boy?
It's my job, bro. It's my job.
So you have a bad day at your job. You gonna go to your mama's house and cry?
No.
All right. You're just gonna call her and cry, huh?
Yes.
21st century, Mike.
But
And you can't do it right after you get off your shift. Your mama cuss you out. She the Christianest woman ever, but she'll cuss you out. Why you call me at 3 a.m. just because you had a bad day at work?
Jeez. Ain't no such thing as bad days.
All right, Houston. This
Not for me.
This is gonna be a good game right here. Houston Texans at the Minnesota Vikings. They both 2-0. Surprisingly. Because
Are you surprised? Well,
I thought the Niners should have.
The Vikings.
Yeah.
Shout out to O'Connell.
Oh yeah, I'm about to
That
say
dude,
Sinead.
That's he realized what he had and what he was lacking in. He's just figuring it out. He figuring it out. Like shout out to him because
Hey, Mono been balling though.
Okay. Once you know your personnel, you ought to be able to scheme around that. Like it's not like a Tua situation where
You just got Tyreek, just those Tyreek.
yeah, or even so much so where you got where he got put out the game and then you got to rearrange some things. O'Connell realized what he had. They drafted a quarterback and they didn't have quarterbacks last year. So he's like, look, I'm not letting that happen again. So he got Darnold and he's scheming around his strengths. Shout out to Kevin O'Connell.
I have Houston though. I think Houston defense is better
Why
than
is it-
Minnesota's.
Why do I see the Rockets logo in my head? Houston Texans. I
think
that was tough.
I think Justin Jefferson's gonna go off, but I still think Houston will win because I think they're gonna stop the running game with
That's tough.
Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones have to have a big game for Minnesota to win this game, in my opinion.
That's tough.
But I got Houston.
I'm gonna go the opposite. I'm gonna go Minnesota. I don't know why,
Next
but
game,
I am.
next game, Mo Horton's Philadelphia Eagles versus the 2-0 New Orleans Saints.
Wow. And you know, sometimes shout out to their head coach whose name I keep forgetting. But
Allen,
I'm not saying they making the playoffs.
and his name Dennis Allen.
Dennis Allen, you're correct.
Put some respect on his name.
I'm not saying they're making the playoffs because they in a division with
They
with
can.
the Atlanta Falcons and the Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. So
They got a chance to make the playoffs.
they'll at least be third place. At least be third place.
Dennis Allen needs to be fired if they ain't.
Dennis
they
Allen's
fi-
contract's
I'm
up
I'm
after
saying,
this year.
If
if
they
he-
last place in that division. He
There's
better.
no way he could be.
I'm just saying he's
They
definitely
in the division.
fired.
They in the division with the Panthers. Ain't no way they could be last place. Which we'll talk about that later. Bro, I'm actually picking New Orleans.
I got Philadelphia.
I'm picking New Orleans on this one. They at home too.
Mhm.
I'm
Averaging 40-something points a
yeah.
game. 47 the first game, 44 the second game.
I don't know what's going on with Philadelphia. I don't know what happened with that whole Saquon.
Drop pass.
I don't understand it. I don't even know why the play was called. I get why it could have been called, but I mean, if you don't, you know what? Whatever. I'm shocked it happened. And New Orleans balling right now.
So I got Philadelphia.
I'm going
All right,
New
next
Orleans.
game. The 2-0 Los Angeles Chargers at the 2-0 Pittsburgh Steelers. We're back. I got Pittsburgh.
So do
Steeler Nation, we're back.
I.
Steeler Nation, we're back.
Shut up. I got the Steelers.
What do the Chargers have to do to win?
Do what they've been doing, run the ball. But they the same, like both of them the same type of team. They heavily run the ball. It's only things different is the Chargers actually got a decent, like a proven top 10
Defense.
quarterback. A proven top 10 quarterback. That's it. I think either of them could come up on top in this game. So, but I'm picking Pittsburgh for obvious.
I got the
reasons.
R Steelers as well. Next game.
We're back.
Slush Love Duck. 0-2 Denver
Where he
Broncos.
been? Where he been?
Probably at a bar.
You ain't been
Versus-
watching his team.
Versus Baker Bay Buccaneers. That's 2-0.
Oh my lord, you and these nicknames, bro.
Baker Bay, baby. What do the Broncos have to do to win? To get their first win? Is Sean Payton's jobs on the hot seat?
Should be. It is only year 2. We do have to say that. But if they come in last place behind the
Chargers,
Antonio Pierce
Radar.
Raiders and everybody else, if he comes in last place, that looks bad on him. So I don't know if they would give him another. They should give him another year, but I don't know if they will, depending on the record. Yeah, the record speaks for itself, really, because it was his idea to draft Bo Nix. It was his idea to do all this stuff.
7-10, would that keep his job?
7-10 is horrible.
I'm
No,
just asking.
that ain't 500. That ain't close to 500.
You ain't gonna get 500 with 17 games.
I mean, you get close to it. That's why
8
I
and
said
9?
close to. You be better off at 8 and 9 at least.
I don't think they get 8. So I'm asking 7-10.
So if they don't get 8, who they selling off? Because
They already sold off everybody they could sell off.
last year they ain't sell off nobody. They ain't sell off
I thought
nobody.
they sent that.
They said they
sent the
sent
dude
they
to
sent
the Browns, the wide receiver. Jerry Judy.
one. Yeah, they did send him off. One. Like we
Cortland
thought they
Sutton
was
is still there?
Sutton. He's still Cortland Sutton is still there. We thought they would be sending off.
Patrick Surtain.
He got an extension, so he ain't going nowhere.
You gotta pay your man.
He already there, so like nothing's really working out. And please understand, it's a long season. It's still a long season to go. We only in week 3.
I got Tampa Bay.
So do I.
The next game.
I look forward to seeing Tampa Bay the rest of this season. They look really pretty decent. and
And-
it's gonna be it might be a battle between them and New Orleans. Continue.
The next game, Jordan Loveless, Green Bay Packers at the Tennessee Titans. Well,
Is
Tennessee
he playing?
No, I said Loveless. I don't think he's playing. I thought he was
I
out.
thought that
3,
was
4.
some Wild Wild West reference.
I thought I was
You've
supposed to
never
be.
seen Wild Wild West?
No, I saw like a couple of minutes of it. With
Not
Will
the
Smith.
movie. The movie was wretched. The movie was horrible.
So how will I see Wild Wild West?
It was a show, bro.
I thought it was a movie with Will Smith.
It was. No,
You trolling me, right?
no, I'm not.
It was a show called The Wild Wild West.
Yes.
I'll look up it after the show.
It might. I mean,
Yeah,
I
Tennessee
might have.
get their
I might.
first
It
win.
might have been a movie, but
Yeah, with Will Smith.
another movie, bro.
I don't know.
Anyway,
What do
Get-
Tennessee got to do to win? Pray.
at this point, yeah,
Will
they got
Lev-
3
it's
receivers.
Will
and
Levis a
every-
bus.
I never thought
Is it too early?
he didn't land in the right situation. That's the problem
Okay.
for him. I actually had hopes that he would land in like LA or even be behind Patrick Mahomes or somebody like that, or even be in Pittsburgh. But he landed in Tennessee, and they tried their best. They're doing their best with what they got. They got that man Tyler Boyd. They got that man
Ridley,
Calvin Ridley,
Julio,
and they got
Agent Julio.
Not Julio.
I mean
Julio.
Hopkins.
Hopkins.
Ancient Hopkins.
They got all those things, and it was just not working. And I
have Green Bay.
I don't know who I got because Green Bay don't have a quarterback, so I don't even know who their backup is.
It was what's her face, bro? The Willis.
Oh God,
What's his name?
Malik Willis.
He beat the dang on what's her face last week.
He did, but I still don't believe it.
I believe in you. Don't like black quarterbacks.
The Brotherhood.
Yes, the Brotherhood. Q Dog. Me, Jordan,
Don't-
Shaq, we all
don't-
Q
Don't
Dogs.
ever do that again. Don't ever do that again. Yeah, I'm going Malik Willis and company.
The atrocious Carolina Panthers at the Las Vegas Raiders. They benched Bryce
Man,
Young for Andy Dalton.
Yeah, and that's the only reason I would think about picking.
I got the Raiders.
That's the only reason I would think. Shoot, Xavier. Hold on, man.
Max Crosby should have a Great game.
Monster game. A monster game.
and I've been looking at the Raiders lately, and they a decent quarterback from being a average good team.
Which means they're stupid. They
Uh,
should have gotten a quarterback. They had every opportunity in free agency,
Free agency
in
and
the draft.
Yes.
You had the opportunity, and that quarterback not having the quarterback will eventually.
and I'm talking about
handicap
they are a decent team if they have a decent quarterback.
I don't disagree with you. They got the mentality
And that's the crazy part. Like, why y'all didn't fix that situation?
because everybody thinks they're better than what they are, and
Alright.
don't want to look in the mirror like you got Aiden O'Connell. Y'all won a game without playing. Like, bro, no.
Then you starting guard and miss you.
I mean, he's fine for what he is, but he's not a starter in this league. Sorry.
That's why I
He could
said they
stand
had a
in for a
decent-
starter, but he's not that dude. And also, the Carolina Panthers ain't leaning into their strengths either. They got a real problem.
I think
it's bad.
I think it's bad that they benched Bryce Young. It could break him.
I don't think he was.
Mentally prepared for that one.
I don't think
That-
he's
do you think they
mentally
regret-
prepared for the NFL to
Do-
be with the.
Do you
with
think
the
they regret
Panthers.
taking him instead of
Of course they
CJ
do.
Stroud?
Of course they do.
But what if
Of course they do. They'll never say it, but
I know
they-
CJ Stroud
never
is happy he didn't land in that horrible situation.
he got lucky. Yes, because this gonna be a Josh Freeman type situation.
Don't do that.
Josh Freeman.
Grandview greatest of all time. All right,
Bryce Young was somebody else's greatest of all time too,
next
and he's here. Here he is.
next game, Miami Dolphins at the Seattle Seahawks. I said their name right.
Yeah, I was about to say you almost said Super. You didn't say Supersonics this time.
I got Miami.
I actually got Seattle.
I got Miami. They ain't got Tua, so they'll win, baby.
They got Seattle. I got Seattle. I think. that
Seattle
they're
should have
just-
lost last week to
I agree. Completely.
Alex Van Pep should be fired.
Stop. That's your boy.
That ain't my boy. I'd rather have your boy, what's his name? Bill O'Brien. It's supposed to be professional.
Professional as I could be.
I can hear it, bro.
Oh snap. Anyway,
I'm blocking Mo Horton again just for that.
he didn't tell me to do anything.
He probably thought of it. Who you
He
got?
probably definitely
Next
thought
game.
about it.
Detroit Lions.
I didn't say who I had.
You said Seattle, bro.
Did I? Well,
Yeah.
that's what I got.
Detroit Lions at the Arizona Cardinals, who Marvin Harrison decided to have 92 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first quarter last week. Had 3 touchdowns for the whole game. He was a baller.
Well, we do that part. It's just about put yourself in a place where Kyler Murray can actually see you. There's nothing. I'm gonna leave that. Stop it.
You proud of me, ain't you?
Stop it.
You proud of me, ain't you?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to myself. Stop it.
You not proud of me?
For not making short jokes.
I have Detroit.
Is that why? I actually got Detroit losing this game.
What?
I got Detroit losing this game.
So the Cardinals back?
I'm not saying it back, but I'm saying that I feel like what's the coach's name for Arizona?
Gannon.
Yes, I don't know why I wanted to say Bowers.
I want to say Josh Gannon, but I know it's not.
It's
Gannon. It ain't Rich.
it ain't Rich.
Jonathan.
John Gannon. I think he will scheme it up
Mhm.
towards the Lions. I think it'll be fine for them. Anyway,
Baltimore Ravens at the Dallas Cowboys.
are
Dallas
they
got
both
spanked.
0-2? Or
No, Dallas 1-1.
1-1. Dallas 1-1. Baltimore is 0-2.
Baltimore need a quarterback.
They cannot shut up.
What?
What happened to the brotherhood? The brotherhood. What happened?
I'm talking about quarterbacks. We not talking about running backs.
Shut up.
The running back got their own brotherhood.
Shut up.
I got the Cowboys.
Hey, I would be
Elated if the Ravens started 0-3.
I'm not gonna say that. It would be wild if they started 0-3. Bro. From the first ever championship game at your house to 0-3, and you went and got Derrick Henry, and he ain't went off yet, which everybody was saying Derrick Henry at this time ain't what he used to be. Dude ain't had a 100-yard rushing game yet. That's crazy. And you spending $10 million on the man per year for 2 years. It's
Yes.
wild.
Who
And
you
you
got?
could have went off with the running back you just drafted. I actually have Dallas.
All right.
Shocker.
Next game, Big Fish, San Francisco 49ers at the Los Angeles Rams.
I got the Rams.
I got San Francisco bouncing back.
I hope they do.
McCaffrey out for like 6 weeks.
Mhm. That's the reason I got the Rams.
All right.
That's the reason.
Sunday night
Because-
game.
Well,
The
Keep going.
Kansas City Chiefs versus the
Mhm.
Atlanta Falcons, who upset Philadelphia Eagles on Monday night.
I hate this game so much. This seems like one of the games that the Chiefs could lose.
I got
This
the
seems
Chiefs.
like that one that they could just trip. This seems like 2 years ago. Was it? No, it
The
wasn't
Tennessee
Atlanta.
game
That was 3 years ago, I think. But
and 2 years ago.
it just seemed like just one of those inexplicable losses. Not the loss. This is a game that reminds me. It might have been against Atlanta, 2 or 3 years ago, but it's just inexplicable. And I hope they win, but Atlanta got tight ends. Chiefs tight ends ain't getting off. None of them. They still playing us in a certain specific way. We're not clicking on all cylinders yet, and I don't see a team in the NFL that is. And Kirk Cousins finally, he going off, bro. Kirk Cousins, he's back to being everybody's favorite cousin. So, but I'm picking Kansas City.
The first Monday night game, Jacksonville Jaguars at the Buffalo Bills.
Why they do this?
I don't know. We got back next week. We got
I'd rather have double Sunday night games than double Monday night games.
Well, you got double
I
this
gotta
week,
work
double next
Sunday
week.
night. I mean, I gotta work Monday night. I don't want to be. No, I gotta work Monday
So
night.
who you got? I got Buffalo.
I got Buffalo.
The second game, Washington
I got Buffalo for sure.
Commanders at the Cincinnati Bengals. I think the Bengals get a win. Don't do that.
Hi, what?
I saw your finger move, bro. Don't do that.
Well, the haters can't stand us. Left hand up. Who are you?
Mute your mic.
A commander. Commander. I'm going Commanders because I think right now your boy from where
LSU player.
is a cancer to the team.
Which one? They both start for LSU.
You already know.
Joe Burrow,
If you say it,
Jalen Daniels,
no,
Jamar Chase.
we ain't talk about Jalen Daniels. That's why I said Washington's winning.
You think Joe Burrow's a case?
No, Jamar is. He's the sole reason why they lost that game last week. The sole reason.
Sole reason the deposit got paid in the
We could have. Y'all should have won that game. The Bengals should have won that game. We weren't playing good. They were. They had the ball.
They did that dumb pass play. Like, why are you passing?
And Jamar, what is he getting upset about? McDuffie didn't do nothing to him. That wasn't a horse collar. That wasn't a horse collar.
Allegedly.
And you got all pissy about that.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Then next
gave
Thursday
that
night
game
game, an NFC East matchup. They not giving Dallas that week after Thanksgiving? Oh man, that Jerry must have fell from grace. The Dallas Cowboys at the New York Giants, which nobody will ever see. I don't think the people in New York gonna go look at the game.
They still playing Thanksgiving.
No, I'm talking about the week after. You usually Cowboys
yeah,
get
that's
that
true.
Thursday
Mhm.
after as well.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need to do that.
So I got Dallas.
I got Dallas too. What? Yeah, heck yeah, we got Dallas. Unless they put what's the other backup quarterback?
Cooper. Oh, for the Giants.
DiVincenzo.
Oh, if he get in,
What's his name? That's his name, right?
don't give me the line. But if he get in, I know who he's talking about. Why you doing your hand?
That's what he used to do. You can't be knowing who I'm talking about if you don't know what I'm doing.
You just been
No, what is his name?
anyway.
D'Onofrio. This very Italian name. It's a very Italian name. Giants depth chart. Did Vincent D'Onofrio? Did DiVincenzo? Oh no, it's Tommy DeVito. That's who I'm talking about. But Drew Lock's the number 2. I forgot about Drew Lock being
Drew Lock
up in
went
New
there?
York. Yeah, I forgot.
Why you not starting Drew Lock, bro?
Start Drew Lock, yes.
Drew Lock better than Daniel Jones.
We know that.
You know,
Drew Lock-
he's a
Drew
Missouri
Lock-
guy.
Drew Lock could be. No, he can't. I'm not gonna say that. That might be an overstatement. But Drew
That's your
Lock.
Missouri Tiger coming out of you.
But
Speaking
yes,
of Tigers,
they need to. They need to.
did you
bench
see my
James
LSU Tigers pay the referees?
Jones. No,
Oh man,
I don't know what you're talking about.
that game against South Carolina last week when they paid the referees. All them calls.
I thought they paid the referees anyway.
They was getting their butts kicked.
Smacked. I wouldn't have said they paid the referees, but
All them calls, they paid the referees, bro.
hey, boosters.
Anywho.
That's why you got boosters.
Anywho, thanks for tuning in this week. Next week, remember, hey, y'all, you guys, 816-654-6883 is the number. You don't have to wait till Saturday morning to call. Call throughout the week. Get the sumo package like Mo Horton. Well, he ain't got it. no
Not
more.
recently.
He got the block package now. Hey, Dar, we're back. Until next time, be safe, be easy, and
I
remember.
was gonna do something,
Fat
but
meat
I left
experience.
it alone. Deuces.
Yeah, you was gonna play some dumb song. I saw the finger trigger.